and welcome to Our Backyard Homestead. Today we're back doing demo work inside the house, all in correlation with our upstairs attic project. Okay, so up here is the attic space that we're going to be renovating, and directly below is the ceiling we're working on. So we basically decided that we need to take a pause on this project up here because of all the hammering and stomping around that's going on up here, especially when my husband put in the floor joists going across. It has caused our ceiling downstairs to crumble. I don't know if the camera's picking up on that, but you can hear it right now. Caused the ceiling to start crumbling. So in order to kind of maintain our home space, that was just the logical next step. Okay, so we live in a construction zone and we don't mind that, but we do have a newborn baby, not quite 2 months old, so there is a lot of steps that we went through in order to eliminate dust throughout our house. Alright, so now that I've got the baby safely tucked away out of the construction, one thing we did do was bring the drywall jack in here and put a sacrificial piece of drywall on there, just in order to not let that plaster drop down so far. Plaster is crashing all over the floor. It creates a lot more dust. So I've got a spray bottle just with some water in it, and that helps to make the air more heavy, and then the dust will fall to the ground rather than linger in the air and float around the house. Getting a little wild up there. We also placed a fan in the doorway in order to suck the air and dust out. Is this all the way down?
Yeah. So if we scratch, start up high, and work our way down. That way it don't tip.
Okay, so with the drywall jack, we are using this tile scraper, got like a bike handle on it here, and it's got a blade up on the top there. This, I guess, is traditionally used for scraping up tile and mortar off of the floor, if you were doing that. But in this application, it works really well to take the plaster off the ceiling, or at least it works really well when Larry does it, so we'll see how I do. I didn't know I needed
So maybe you can take over.
it. No. Glad
Good.
mom arms. Yeah, but I was totally in a groove right there where it was coming down so good.
Like a big chunk fall.
That's what I was trying to do, but I don't know. Yeah. This part right here is just on there really good. Like it's still holding on. But over here, it's actually coming down.
Too much out of it.
Whew, it's an arm workout. This bit. Whoop. That went all the way. We thought this was pretty neat. Our plaster ceiling at some point was patched with old newspaper, and this actually, I think I should have upside down, has automobile listings and the prices and payments for those at the time. So it's kind of neat little piece of history. At this point, we're both kind of worried that if he scrapes a piece off, a whole chunk might just come down. So we have a lot of work to do in here. We are going to be leaving the lath, but we're removing the rest of the plaster. These walls additionally have paneling over the top of plaster and lath. So there's a rail of trim that was all the way around the room. You'll see where the trim was removed, there is blue paint underneath. But that trim was where there was a drop ceiling across here. So these chunks of plaster have been falling and hitting the drop ceiling. So here I've got a photo of us removing the drop ceiling. At this point, we have worked well into the evening and it is getting dark out. Gonna put our temporary light fixture back up. This is actually the head off of a fan that we took off, and now it's just light for while we work. Voila. Uh-oh. Don't worry about making a mess. We already have to clean it up, so it'll be fine. I'll clean it up tomorrow. Alright, so that's it, guys. We are dirty, mostly he's dirty. Tired, hungry, glad to be done with this part of the project, but we're gonna wrap it up here and we will pick up later with putting up drywall. So hopefully we'll see you guys then.
Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe. See ya. Oh, nice.
210.
Let's see the other side. Oh my gosh.
It's done.
I love you.
Love you.